Thank you. I now request the YRC Program Officer, Mrs. Manjula Ma'am, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, one and all. It's my warm welcome to invite all of you for the inaugural function of YRC 2021. I take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the event. This day is a special and complete day as we are in the juncture of welcoming young and energetic set of this year. I welcome Mr. Tanigi Arasu sir for YRC coordinator Anna University for accepting our invitation and join the program. He has completed his PhD in MIT Crumpet in the year 2009 and MTech in the year 1998 say IIT Madras. He got the UG degree BTech from MIT Crumpet in 1996 and BSc Physics from Madras University in 1993. He has achieved a lot in this field. He has got the recipient of Rajiv Gandhi Endorsement Award for the two consecutive years, 1994 and 1995, from MIT Chennai. He also received the Six Sigma Green Belt Award. He has received the Best Research Paper Award titled Design and Development of Magnetoplasma Dynamic Thruster in International Conference from VIT Vellore during 2011. He is writing a book on computational fluid dynamics and heat transfer presently. He has done so much in the field of YRC, inviting a new concept for the blind peoples in MIT Chennai. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
And I also invite Dr. R.S. Kumar, Principal, Easwari Engineering College, for accepting our invitation and joined in this event. I also thank the Department of Physics HOD, Dr. G. Rajkumar, and Dr. R. Shivakumar, NCC Program Officer, and all the teammates. A very warm welcome to you all for the tenure 2021 YRC. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, with delight, I kindly request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S. Tanigai Arasu sir, OIC Coordinator from Anna University, to deliver the inaugural address.
Yeah, thank you, Madam. Uh, Respected Principal of Easwari Engineering College, Dr. R. And the Vice Principal, HODs, faculty members, Program Officer, students, volunteers of Youth Red Cross, and my friends. It gives me a great pleasure to be with you on this Sunday. I'm happy to say I could understand the way they spoke to me, and they first spoke to me over the phone, and then they got appointment. They came and met me, and they explained the work they are doing to the society. And in fact, I was really impressed the way they approached me. Also, the service they are rendering to this society. So it shows that they are really getting benefited out of this organization, that is Youth Red Cross. And also I met the program officer along with her office bearers, and they invited me, formally. But I don't think I would expect this kind of formal invitation and all. If you had, as far as this YRC is concerned, if you had just given me a call, obviously I would have accepted immediately, and then because it is my duty also, it is my interest to do something to YRC. So one way I appreciate the way they approached me and the way they spoke to me and all those things I appreciate. But in my perspective, I don't need such kind of a formal invitation. Just wanted to share with you. Okay. So, and I was just going through the magazine the students have given me, and a lot of I could guess, or I could see that, I could realize that these YRC volunteers are doing a lot of service to the society. They are conducting some rally, and they are also uh, uh, working on some cancer patient. They are collecting some kind of they are doing some work towards these cancer patients and all. And they also conduct this blood donation camp and other things. So many things. I didn't have time to read the very big, thick magazine you have given me. So I'm really happy about the organizers or the office bearers of ORC volunteers of Easwari Engineering College who are doing good service. Okay. So coming to this title, that is installation program of office bearers, 13th installation program of this office bearers. I I no doubt that this installation program would go in a successful manner, because even in this COVID pandemic period, you have taken a lot of initiative, and I could see so many members, ORC volunteers, around 32 members who are just listening in spite of their holidays. They have some holidays and all. Generally, I know the students. I am also parent. The students would sleep till 10 o'clock, and then Sunday generally they don't wake up so early. Okay, but our youth Red Cross is very much essential nowadays, because you can see the seven concepts of this YRC. One of the first seven concepts of youth Red Cross is uh, humanity. You know that, right? Humanity. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we are hearing you.
Humanity. So we know that this Manidanayam is not accepted officially in Geneva Convention. It is a great success. The Henry Dunant, okay, so is a Nobel laureate. He was the first person to receive Nobel Prize. Of course, the prize was shared with one more person. But Henry Dunant really he did a lot to the society, and we know that we can quote many examples like Henry Dunant, okay, who contributed a lot to the society, because we students should do something to the society. So that is why you are there in this organization. So you can become a millionaire, but even after our life, we may not be remembered if you are a millionaire. And we are able to remember such a holistic persons like Henry Dunant because of the service he rendered to the society. And of course, in everybody's life, that there would be some turning point which would have motivated the persons, okay, to do service to the society or to become a great personality. So in everybody's life, definitely there would be one turning point. I could even quote this the turning point which occurred in Henry Dunant life is uh, having seen a war between Austria and Germany. I think I could remember the name also. The Emperor King Napoleon and Joseph, the two emperors. It was supposed to be a biggest war in those in this century. That is War of Solferino. So the Henry Dunant was a businessman. He was not even thinking about service before he met this war. Before he glanced at this war, he was not even thinking about the service. Okay, but after seeing the war field, so many soldiers were just suffering with without hands, and they were bleeding, and they were dying, and they were the sufferings he was able to see accidentally he, he was able to see the war field. Okay, that is the place is called Salferinova. So that he really really got surprised why so many lives are suffering like this, and no one is there in the war. No one is there in the war field to take care of these the persons who are wound in the battlefield. But the person who is no way connected to the war, that is Henry Dunant, after visiting the battlefield, he just went to the nearby village and requested the village people to come to the battlefield. And after the war, they started helping the soldiers who were suffering and who were dying. So this made a lot of impression in Henry Dunant's life. And soon after this incident, he started writing one book on this Salferinova. So that book name is a War of Salferino, the Memory of Salferino. So the book had made a lot of impact in the world, and because of that book, he did not even go to the society and then requested the people to serve to the humanity. But the book made a lot of impact to the society, and because of that, the impact of the book it created in the this one in the world, the organization called Indian International Red Cross Society was established, proposed in 1963 and in 1863 and 1864, it was officially recognized. And from then onwards, Indian International Red Cross Society, now Indian Red Cross Society, as far as our country is concerned, we have been doing a lot of service. So, as I told you, every individual there would be one turning point. So, which made him a great personality. For example, you take Mahatma Gandhi, our father of our nation, the Mahatma Gandhi. The turning point which took place in his life it was in South Africa. That is Pietersmaritzburg. It's a place where he was traveling in a train in first class, but the white people just came towards him and then threw him out of the train. So that is really a bad incident for the Mahatma Gandhi, our father of nation. And from that moment onwards, he decided to uh, fight for the freedom of the black people. And also he came to India, and then you know very well that he has used a strong weapon, to fight for freedom. The weapon is ahimsa. So at this point, I'd like to tell friends, the one thing which is permanent in the life, the one thing which is permanent, even after our life, the one thing which is permanent is the humanity. You can even take the Henry Dunant, who actually followed, or who actually contributed a lot to the society by serving to the humanity, and in the same way, our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, also he did not use any weapon. Without any weapon, he fought against British and got freedom for us. That is why we are now sitting in this place without any fear and other things and all. So he did not use any strongest weapon or the dangerous weapon. He used only the affection. He used only the weaponless weapon that is called ahimsa. Okay, so the Manidanayam is a very very important, and of course wherever the Manidanayam is there, wherever the humanity is there, I think there and all, I think there won't be any violence, and I think the society would be a very nice society you would create. So, my friends, what I would like to tell is that in your young age, in your young mind, okay, you can become a great technocrat, or you can become a very great scientist, and you can find many things to the world. But beyond all these things, if you have the Manidanayam in you, I think you are wherever you are. I think you are there and all. You will find peace, and you can even take the example of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, our my senior who studied at MIT, and even you see from the poor, he hailed from a poor background, and he reached the first citizen of India, and that is the President of India, the 12th President of India, after occupying various positions in DRDO and ISRO and all. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, His Excellency, former President of India, headed the first indigenous projects in ISRO. You know that SLV, Satellite Launch Vehicle 3, is an indigenously developed launch vehicle in India, and the head of that project, SLV 3 project, was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. That was the first indigenously tested, successfully tested satellite. And in fact, the launch vehicle, the Rohini satellite, was launched with the help of this SLV-3 in near Earth orbit. And of course, he was a great scientist, and he was even scientific advisor to the Rakshan Mandri, that is a defense minister in those days, that is 92 to 95. He was the scientific advisor to the Rakshan Mandri, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And of course, after that, he joined in DRDL, and he carried out so many successful projects, like including, he was even affectionately called as Missile Man of India. Successfully developed so many missile programs. And the point I would like to tell is that we still remember, not only we remember, we don't forget him, okay, to remember. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is living in each and everybody's heart. He's living in even the kid. If you ask him, if you ask a kid in your house, you would tell who is, or you would tell who is Abdul Kalam, and he's such a great personality. Okay, how he is being remembered by all of us? Can you tell me, friends, how he is being remembered by all of us? Not because of only because of he was a great scientist. Not only because of he became first president of first citizen of India, that is the 12th president of the India. Not only because he was serving as a scientific advisor to the Rakshan Mandri, such a top positions. It not only because of these things. Beyond that, he inculcated the confidence. He has given confidence in each and everybody's life, not only youngsters, not only school students, not only children's, but even among us. He is our role model. So, friends, we should learn certain things from such a big personalities. The basic quality behind these very big personalities is that they started pouring affection to others. That means they started. They don't hate anybody. Instead they started pouring affection to others, and they started doing service. And after coming from this president of India's this one, he started serving as a teacher. He started serving as a teacher, and he gave so many lectures of course in colleges, and he prefers to go to the schools, and he prefers to go to especially to the government schools, and he started creating confidence in youngsters. So that is why our government of Tamil Nadu has declared his birthday, that is the coming 15th October, to be celebrated as Youth Awakening Day, Ilanjar எழுச்சி Naal. So we have been celebrating it. So these things, these personalities, we don't remember the richest person who lived in the last century. We don't remember the great ruler who lived in the last century affectionately, but we remember the persons. You take an example of Anna Teresa, who was here and who was also a Nobel laureate. Anna Teresa, who was helping the Indian people who have been suffering a lot, and he is father of the nation. And also, he used the strongest weapon, that is the Ahimsa. And even you take Abdul Kalam, our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So these great personalities, they live in each and everybody's heart, not because of the achievement in their own field, because they loved the society, because they transformed the society. Okay, you know very well that during this Salfarino war, that is a peak period for war. So many start encroachment started from one country by the other country, and so they made so many. Say, for example, Napoleon period. It is actually Napoleon period that the war took place. Slowly now it is getting transformed. Now when you talk about war, people used to think a lot, and just like that, they won't start a war and all. So because the contribution they made, Henry Dunant and the other the great personalities like the Mahatma Gandhi and but beyond that, we should be a human being. We should care about the others who are living with you or who are living around you. And please, youngsters should try to transform this existing society to a new society where there should not be any violence, and there should not be any people who would be suffering in this the new society which you are going to transform. So obviously, as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam used to say that, the country depends on the youngsters. The country depends on the youngsters. Youngsters only can transform. Really appreciate the people, the volunteers of Youth Red Cross Easwari Engineering College, who have been doing very nice job. I think they deserve, maybe next time they deserve for a good appreciation from the concerned organizations. Of course, we have one organization, Indian Red Cross Society. I think we are communicating to the Indian Red Cross Society, and they are coordinating the YRC activities and all. And the Indian Red Cross Society is based at Egmore. And whatever the communication you want to have, you can even contact the Indian Red Cross Society also, even through our university, that is a YRC coordinator. And also, I would like to share one point in at this juncture is that Uh, those who are here, obviously, one way or other, they are interested in service, no doubt, in doing service. That is why you are here. That is why you have joined this very nice organization, that is Youth Red Cross. No doubt about that. And just to tell a few things about what this even Anna University is doing service. During this pandemic, which maybe in the recent, which started this COVID-19 virus started spreading during this March end. Okay, people were very much afraid, and there was a stringent lockdown was there. Even during this lockdown, you know what we did. Okay, even we did means I joined with Palavar Manikam, is Indian Red Cross Society Secretary, Kanjipuram district, and myself. Only we two joined together and then started distributing, okay, the food to the persons who were living in the platform. Okay, so those times even they didn't find people to get what you can say, get help on the roads. Even people were there due to the lockdown, people were there in their house, they were not able to come out. But with our identification, that is Youth Red Cross identification, we got even permission from the this one proper authorities concerned authorities, and we started distributing food relief meals we did some place, even food remember. Went there, and one person, sorry, vision for me, you distribute it to others who are in needy. So they used to say, so they don't want to accumulate the things. Please understand. So though it is a simple message I am giving you, okay, the person who is not having food for the next this one, they don't want to accumulate the food. Of course, it is an essential one. Okay, so they asked us to distribute it to others. But please understand, we should also do like that. We should also do service. And really, it was heart touching when the person told me that I don't want the second packet, and you try to distribute it to others. Really, it was heart touching for me. I really got shocked the way they behaved. And then I thought that why the people who are okay having so many what we can say bungalow and other facilities, and we were not able to okay help others. You ask yourself, what is that help you are doing every day to others? If you ask, I think your conscience say no. Okay, we are not helping to the extent of what we have to the society. We have to do, even if you earn, okay, even if you become a great software engineer, and if you are earning okay lakhs of rupees, you try to spend something to the poor people, you try to spend something to the needy persons. I think your life would become definitely meaningful if you help the needy persons and all. Okay, so this is the message I just wanted to give you. And really I'm happy that okay, I have come to the office on Sunday. Generally I used to come to the office on Saturday and sometimes Sunday also, but this time, because you invited me, okay, to be the chief guest for this installation program, that is 13th installation program. in Easwari Engineering College. I was really glad to accept it, and then so only I am just sitting in front of you and then sharing my views with you. So I with this I appreciate and also my wishes to the office bearers of Youth Red Cross, Easwari Engineering College, uh, uh, to do a lot, as I already told you, to do a lot of service to the society, so that the humanity would grow and humanity would prevail in in our, at least in the place where we are living. At least we try to take care. And this example I used to tell. I'll just tell only one example and then I'll wind up my speech. Generally, we see somebody suffering in India. We don't want to compare Anna Teresa and all. But if somebody is suffering, say for example, if you are seeing an accident, okay, the person who got into an accident would be lying on the road for quite some time, and no one would be ready to just go near to him and save it. So this scenario is there. I have seen even if I see that accident, I think I would also be to some extent hesitant. Of course, we service office bearers or volunteers of Youth Red Cross, you need not be hesitant, okay, in helping others, or even the taking care of someone who is suffering. You need not be afraid of, because you are authorized. Okay, as long as you are a YRC volunteer, as long as I am a YRC coordinator, okay, I think we are all neutral persons. So nobody would stop us to in helping others and all. So you try to contribute, dear friends and young minds, that is students, I mean, you contribute a lot to the society by not only by doing a lot of innovation, but also by doing a lot of service. So with this, I thank the principal of this college for giving me an opportunity to spend some time with you on this Sunday in this installation program, inauguration of this installation program. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
With pleasure, I now call upon Mr. Rahul Bharadwaj, the President, to introduce the office bearers taking up their positions of authority for the year 2020-21.
Department Representative, Mechanical. Siddharth Krishna, Department Representative, IT. Yashwin Vikas, Department Representative, E&I. Preeti, Department Representative, EEE. Karthik Raja, Department Representative, ECE. Dixon, Department Representative, Civil. Karthik Varun, Sports and Cultural Officer, CSE. Ravina, Membership and Development Director, ECE. Pranav, Photographer, EEE. Praveen Ravi, Head of Operations, ECE. Saran, Blood Donor Officer, Mechanical. Kirtishan, Blood Donor Officer, ECE. Sai Krishna Ramesh, Event Manager, CSE. Chandru, Event Manager, EEE. Neha, Event Executive Director, ECE. Lavanya, Public Relations Officer, CSE. Shivaharini, Public Relations Officer, IT. Sudarshan, Public Relations Officer, Mechanical. Yogeshwaran, Director of External Affairs, Mechanical. Venkatesh, Design Lead, EEE. Janani, Design Lead, IT. Sai Naveen, Design Head, E&I. Rashmi, Editor, CSE. Narmada, Chief Editor, CSE. Kritika, Promotional Director, ECE. Raj, Joint Secretary, Civil. Yuvashri, Joint Treasurer, Civil. Madhumita, Treasurer, IT. Ashwini, Vice President, Civil. Rohit, Secretary, EC. And myself, Rahul Bharadwaj, President, E&I. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, I call upon Mr. Rahul Bharadwaj, the YRC President, to establish the annual report for the year 2019-20.
Presentation, please. Harini.
అన్న షేర్ అవుదా
చిన్న వాళ్ళ చిన్న
షేర్
వాళ్ళ వర్లమ్మ
అన్న ఆయనకి ఎర్రర్ కాட்டுது నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు షేర్
Okay, chill out. Good morning to one and all present here. I take immense pleasure in delivering the annual report of the year 2019-20. We, the Youth Red Cross of Easwari Engineering College, presents to you yet another successful tenure by completing 28 events for the year 2019-20. The enthusiasm and thrill remained unchanged from the beginning of the tenure that led to the amazing series of events. The year started with the installation ceremony of the office bearers to take up responsibilities and to discuss the motto, encouraging for an effective work. Following this event was the restoration of the Salayur Lake at East Tamram as an initiative to protect the banks of the lake from deterioration. Next up was the online poster event on International Tigers Day as to spread awareness for the endangered species. After this was the tribute to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam on his fourth death anniversary in the form of signature camp. The missile man, being an inspiration, is being and will always be. We made a small contribution for a greener environment through the seed ball making event as a way of spreading awareness on the importance of trees. We assisted the parents and students on the first year inauguration that left a mark on them about the club in our college. A road safety awareness program called the Park Event was organized in collaboration with the Thoran organization. The Day of Independence was celebrated wonderfully with great energy and patriotism. On the occasion of a founder's birthday, we organized a blood donation camp in collaboration with the National Cadet Corps that witnessed an overwhelming response. In order to save the close to extinction palm trees, a palm seed plantation drive was organized. We added colors to the walls of Velachery Government Higher Secondary School in collaboration with the NGO Eco Society of India, portraying the burning civic issues that plague our country. An extensive seed ball throwing event was launched on the banks of Akaramten Lake, striving for a greener environment. Scribing for the Visually Challenged was organized at the PSBB school, Tinagar, that helped the visually impaired learn concepts through the lectures provided by a volunteer. On National Coastal Cleanup Day, a beach cleanup event was organized to clean and protect the marine environment. We volunteered a mega seed ball making event organized by the WARE organization, hoping for a greener future. As a way of spreading awareness about water scarcity, we organized a special online event in which participants were asked to show their talents through photos or videos and posted along with hashtags hashtag NatWithYRC, and #aquarium in the captions. We completed yet another event, hoping for a greener evening by planning samplings near the Porur Lake. A poster making event celebrating the National Girl Child Day was conducted, in which participants were asked to make a poster along the court and posted with the hashtag Nation Pride Girl. An interdepartmental cricket tournament called the Full Toss was hosted at the ICF Perambur premises for the very first time by the Youth Red Cross of Easwari Engineering College, and it witnessed some notable performances by the sportsmen. As a way of spreading social awareness, we illustrated the walls of Government Girls' Home at Korosevakam in collaboration with the Eco Society India. A month-long journey, No Shave November, was organized in order to evoke conversation and spread awareness for the cancer patients. In addition to this, this event was hosted mainly to raise funds they typically spend for grooming or shaving, an event that aids those fighting the battle. The day when the Constitution of India was formed, that is, the 70th Republic Day, was celebrated with great enthusiasm in our college premises. Family bonding and parent encouragement being the main theme of the event, we volunteered a marathon by goal winner groups called the Kids Run, along with several volunteering organizations successfully. Drug abuse and illicit trafficking of drugs, a major social issue that needs to be addressed. We, along with SRM University Ramapuram campus, formed a human chain by more than 200 students acknowledging their problem. We volunteered a fun-filled Indian food carnival which was organized by the campus life of Easwari Engineering College in order to make people aware of the various kinds of food traditions. We started the month of March with our very own biggest event of the tenure, Mission Crusader 2020, for the fifth consecutive year. A cycle rally that is organized to spread awareness and raise funds to these children suffering from the dreadful disease cancer. The rally centers around the main theme, Pedal to Fight Cancer, that makes an impression on the minds of those believe that each pedal makes a way for the warriors. The cyclothon is hosted on Sunday over a 10-kilometer stretch at 5 a.m. every year, starting from Saran Ishwar Engineering College to St. Thomas Mount Butt Road and concludes back at the start. We donated the funds raised to Dr. V. Shanta, chairperson, Adaya Cancer Institute, on 23rd May 2020. We cannot cure the disease, although we can bring about a change in the lives of such people to fight back the big C and strive for a cancer free nation. Finally, an inter-college volleyball tournament called Adigalam was organized at our college premises along with the physical education department. I am taking this as an opportunity to thank our college management, our program officer, our sponsors and supporters, our office bearers, members, and seniors of the Youth Red Cross of Eastern Engineering College team, without whom the above mentioned events would have not been successful. I conclude this by a quote of Helen Keller: "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Thus, together we stand, together creating wonders." Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Rahul Bharadwaj. I now call upon the Secretary, Mr. Rohit, to release the action plan for the new tenure.
Good morning to one and all present.
Presentation, please.
Good morning to one and all present here. We are indeed happy and proud in presenting you the events of the tenure 2020 to 2021. Though we are facing many ups and downs this year, where field events could not take place, we are able to conduct many online events and create a platform for everyone to bring the best out of them. Here is the action plan of the year 2020 to 2021. Introducing the first event of this new tenure, Checkmate. This online chess tournament is an event focused to create a platform for the chess lovers. The amount collected from this event helped in supporting the needy people who suffer even without the daily necessity items in this pandemic situation. The next event was done by collaborating with Incubatia team to host the Student Impact Summit 2020, which is one of the largest online recession awareness events conducted to help students and professionals to make better informed choices moving forward the COVID recession. The third event conducted is Cut the Reel. This event was conducted to create a graceful platform to exhibit the video editing skills of people and provide an opportunity to make this quarantine protective, free of cost, and many participants took part in this event. To make this lockdown and pandemic situation useful, the team YRC planned to conduct a massive online cultural fest, Trivita, the first ever trilogy-based online cultural fest. The amount raised is directly used to provide quality and proper sanitary napkins for the girls living in the weaker section of the society. These events were of three different categories: technical category, non-technical category, and frolic category. To plant a tree is to believe in tomorrow. An event was conducted to fulfill Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's vision to grow plants and trees to make India green. People were asked to plant trees in their nearby area and send a picture of it as a mock of Kalam's vision, and many participants took part in this event wholeheartedly. Next is Brothers in Arms event, which was conducted on the Raksha Bandhan day. Considering the frontline warriors as our brothers and sisters, participants wrote a thank you letter appreciating their hard work. Nearly 54 letters were collected at the end. The next is Mega Awareness Campaign, in which we collaborated with the Thornton team for the sixth year in a row. A session about Good Samaritan law, which was conducted, and nearly 60 participants participated in the event and gained knowledge about the law. After it, the YRC team of Easwari Engineering College collaborated with the team Incubatia once again to conduct the event hashtag I'm with her on the account of International Youth Day with the objective of creating awareness among the youth about the rise of women harassment around the world. It was streamed live on YouTube where people across the globe witnessed the program. A debate event, War of Wrangle, was conducted on the account of 74th Independence Day. Contestants debated on the topic, are we using our independence efficiently? This platform created an opportunity for the debaters to share their views about the topic. Men as Allies, Women on the Move was conducted to bring out the views of the people through their answers of the forms, confessions, perspectives, and placards about the woman equality and gender equality. Many people from different sectors took part in this event and shared their views and vision about their gender equality. Helping a few might not change the world, but it does change the world for them. I Am It to Woon event was conducted on the Nutrition Week. In this event, we joined hands to serve the needy. Nutrition food was prepared and distributed to homeless near our localities. The journey of providing healthy food to the homeless started from the September 1 to September 7. At the end, we are able to serve the more than 100 plus peoples. Terrace farming event. Create awareness on the terrace farming through an online webinar which addressed by the Mr. Annamalai, professor at Government College in Pudukkottai district. The participants were provoked by this ideology of terrace farming. Dear Teachers event conducted on the Teachers' Day. In this event, the greeting cards were distributed to the staffs in our college to thank them for their work and support throughout our careers. Brains On is an intra-club event conducted on the International Literacy Day to instill the fact that learning is fun. This event enhanced the importance of literacy through conducting some online quiz-based event with 3 rounds called Brains On. YRC EEC conducted a suicide prevention awareness event hosted with the support of the Thornton team, who gave us an amazing speaker, Punitha Tangarajan. This was a very informative session, especially during this pandemic stress. Small act of helping can serve a person's life. Revive Responsibility event was conducted to create awareness on the first aid kit. A video was created with set of office bearers mentioning the various do's and don'ts in the first aid treatment, and video was shared. India's Ingenuity event was planned to bring out the views and roles of the engineers of various departments. Discussion forum was planned to bring out the views from different fields of engineers. Participants from each department shared their views and vision. The next is the most interesting event, Yellow in Air, an IPL event, which was conducted to help the people overcome the pandemic stress. During the IPL season, to add on the fun elements, the team decided to test the analytical skills of participants through the prediction of players in the CSK team. The next is Sign of Silence event, which gave the opportunity for the people to learn the sign language through reels posted in Instagram. This will help us to communicate with them efficiently and lift off the barriers of miscommunication with them. Being healthy is very important in this pandemic situation. In order to keep our hearts healthy, we conduct a virtual Zumba session for 1 hour by the fitness instructor Monisha the Engine. This event provided a way to maintain heart healthily. Further plans. Here is a list of the events we have planned for the upcoming months. In the month of October, we have planned to visit the old age home to spend some quality time with them and help them with their needs. The planned events for the month of November are: the first place, the team decided to offer the basic necessities to the kids in the orphanage and celebrate this Diwali with them in the orphanage to bring their smiles. Followed by the previous, the team planned to conduct an event to instill the importance of wearing a helmet while driving. This event is planned as a fieldwork event to create awareness about it to the riders. The planned events for the month of December are: to start with, the team has planned to have a campaign and rally to create awareness about AIDS. Followed that, the team is planning to visit a nearby farm and help them in farm works and also to help them with their needs. And finally, the club has decided to conduct a sports events as sports and physical activities plays a major role in having healthy body and mind. The planned events for the month of January are: to begin with, the team has decided to go to the nearby Braille school to learn Braille and help the people there in their learning process. Subsequently, the team has planned to organize a blood donation camp in the college, and this event can provoke people to donate blood and instills the importance of blood donation. And the month of February, a volleyball event is planned to take place. This event provokes the student to take part in physical activities. Gratitude is the power of catalyst for the happiness. So we as a team decided to thank the helping workers in our college for their remarkable work. Finally, the most awaited event of year on its way. The work for Mission Crusader 2021 is all set up to gear up. The plans for these events are all on process, and we hope that is the MC 2021 will be a remarkable one. We are happy as we could accomplish meters of success even during this pandemic. We will always work harder to become better and to be best. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Now, with delight, I kindly request our principal, Dr. R.S. Kumar sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning, everybody. How are you, all of you? All good?
Yes, sir. All are good, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my first thank, yeah, all good, all good. So maintain social distance, spread the message to wear mask, to maintain social distancing. All these things are important to prevent the COVID. My first thanks is to Dr. Tanigai Arasu sir. It's an excellent speech he has given today, touching upon all the important points and something to think about also. Sir, thank you so much for being here, sharing your thoughts. It's a wonderful talk we heard to you, sir. Thank you so much. My congratulations to all the student volunteers, all student friends who have taken up this during the COVID. So it has not deterred you to go ahead with your voluntary service. This is a voluntary service. So that is another very important feather in your crown. You are doing this for nothing, for your own satisfaction. You are doing this to help others. So these are all very important activities for the mankind, humankind. Thank you so much for calling me also on this day. I am so proud of you. So this is matter of great pride to me that Easwari students are engaged in all these activities. Both the presentations by president as well as secretary, it was amazing. I like that presentation very much. Honestly, I like these kind of slides for my presentation to NBA or NAC or for department activities. So kindly share that to me and to IQAC also. Such a good thing we have done. Since there are many students here, faculty, colleagues, Manjula ma'am is there, Dr.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Shivakumar is there. Any other faculty member I'm not able to recognize since I'm not able to see the video. So I want to thank all the faculty colleagues also for giving me this opportunity. It's a great thing. I have similar experiences, like Dr. Tanigai also mentioned, many similar experiences. He mentioned Stanford University. It's a very good, I will say, an alarm, like an alarm he has given. We lack in innovation, so there is no doubt about it. But think about this country. Up till about 12th century, we were the leaders, whether it is astronomy or algebra or mathematics or civil construction or traveling. We had the best navies. In the year 1000, we went and captured Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia. All these countries were captured by Rajendra Chola. Okay, then it was Samudragupta much before that. He captured countries outside using naval force. So now, where are we? So that is a very big question. I had the good fortune to visit Stanford University, and I also had a very good fortune to visit Israel, that is Tel Aviv University, and I visited all the departments at Tel Aviv University. See, I could see why that country is called startup nation. So this is entrepreneurship. This is innovation. The amount of innovation they do is tremendous, tremendous. Whether it is in life sciences, biological sciences, material science, armaments, physics, chemistry, it's amazing. So if some of you want to do MS, you can always find it out from Tel Aviv University. You can do there. You will see the kind of process. You can visit also to see what is happening. So this is one thing that I want to request you in your activities. You please mention also somewhere startups, entrepreneurship. These things are very much needed. No, our college is autonomous, and R19 we have added so many features for autonomy. More than 62 features we have added. You want more features, you want more, the students want some more benefit out of this regulation, please contact me. I will include it in the regulation. Okay, I will give credit. I will give you credit for entrepreneurship. I will give you credit for product development. That is the reason for pride. Okay, we have pride, projects, research, internship, design, entrepreneurship. Why is it there? So that you have to connect the two dots. Civil department, this is the latest information. Civil department, two students went for internship at Kredai. They both become entrepreneurs. For what? For rainwater harvesting. And now they have received orders worth around 14 lakhs to do rainwater harvesting in schools, in offices, like that. And yesterday I spoke with those students who are now alumni, just now they wrote the exams. So they are telling, sir, எப்படியும் ஒரு ரெயின் வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங்க்கு 4000 5000 நிற்கும் சார். எனக்கு கிட்டத்தட்ட 140 ரெயின் வாட்டர் ஹார்வெஸ்டிங்க்கு ஆர்டர் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. So these are all amazing entrepreneurship activity out of their internship. So I need your help, support. As a college, we have started Samruddhi. So many of you know Samruddhi. If you want to be part, Samruddhi is incubation. So we are, you would have, if you have recently visited the college, in front of the architecture block, you will find a lot of digging going on. It is two level down the earth, two level. Above the ground level, there are 5 levels. So totally there are 7 levels of building coming up at two locations. One is in opposite to architecture block. Another is where was the basketball. So basketball, it is everything is below. Okay, and above that will be basketball court again. So those two places we are there digging. You will find the pile foundation already made. One floor is fully for incubation, around 15,000 square feet. It might take another 4 or 5 months, but we can start this incubation and innovation work straight away. So I need your help, support in promoting this kind of information to the fellow students. Okay. Uh, Again, I am telling you want something more in the regulation. The regulation, autonomous regulation, is not for me. Okay. It is not to satisfy my requirement. It is to satisfy you guys' requirement. What do student friends need? What do you need? I am ready to include it in the regulations. Okay, make amendments, make modifications. Of course, it has to go through the various process. Like there is a committee, of HODs. HODs committee will be there. Standing committee will be there. Then BOS will be there. Then academic council will be there. Then governing council will be there. All things will happen. Okay, so we have to justify, and I am ready to travel the distance with you. Okay, so please think about it. I again want to mention, Dr. Tanigay also very correctly he said, the number of Nobel laureates working in departments. I visited like I told you, Israel. In each of the department, there were at least 3, 4 Nobel laureates at Tel Aviv University. Computer science, I spent more than 2 hours. Like that, I spent time with almost all the department, electrical, and they are number one in drone. India is purchasing drones from them. So we should make drones, we should make payloads, we should make sensors, we should have night vision drones. So everything cannot come by one team. You think of one payload. Okay, this is that payload I will do. I will drop something or I will pick up something. With that payload, I will fly with the drone for this many kilometers. Then I will drop it at some place. Or I will have a drone swarm like we had in Enderan 2.0, small drones. It is all the reality. It is there. There are drone swarms are there. China is trying to spread this kind of drone swarms carrying biological weapons. So how do you counter drone swarms? How do you initiate drone swarms? So these are all very vital and important areas for innovation. Believe me, you guys are doing an amazing job. You are life saving, life serving people. In addition to that, spread this message also. We cannot stand in the queue with a country to get their latest. Our money is going. Think of Atmanirbhar Bharat or self-reliant India. Think of the pandemic COVID-19 has created. Think of the kind of challenges that's happening on the western, the northern borders. Think of the soldiers who are in minus 30 degree Celsius, minus 30. So, do we make the cloth for them? We are importing. Think of the food. So there are so many things that you guys can help. Okay, how do you detect a virus or a germ that is floating in air? Somebody can do biological warfare. Somebody can do radiation warfare. Somebody can switch off all the current at one. Power supplies, power generators can be switched off. So the kind of challenges we have today is amazing. So this is what I want to share with you. Once again, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. There are 45 people today in this meeting. This is a very good beginning, and I'm proud of you. I will again repeat it. I'm so proud of you. And when time permits, I like to meet all the office bearers. I like to meet Dr. Tanige Arasu also sometime. His thoughts and vichar, his thinking is so nice. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everybody, my dear friends, faculty, colleagues. Jai Hind.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
With immense pleasure, with immense pleasure, I now call upon the team of Youth Red Cross of Easwari Engineering College to release the magazine of Mission Crusader.
Yeah, we can clap, I think.